Hello everyone, welcome to watch CGTN live streaming. I'm Zhao Wenjing, and you're watching us live streaming from CGTN new media platforms, including CGTN app, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and also Weibo. And I'm now standing on the plank road that under the foot of the Juyongguan Pass of the Great Wall. If you can pan the camera to the Great Wall, that as we know that Juyongguan is one of the 3 greatest well-known passes of the Great Wall, together with Juyongguan and Shanhaiguan, 60 kilometers from downtown Beijing. And Juyongguan Pass was a solid stronghold encircling a valley, which was the northern direct access to Beijing in ancient times. And the reason we're here today, I'm going to take you to a tour of scenery sightseeing of spring flowers. That every year, around the middle of March to April, well, the spring flowers come into blossom under the foot of the Great Wall. We can pan the camera around. And over there, the railway, 我们可以看一下这个铁路哈。This is the S2 railway line that winds its way across the sea of flowers. That's why the trip on the train has become a sightseeing trip during this time of year. And the train line is so convenient that we can swipe our IC card that we use for the subways and buses. So people call this railway line a subway that bound to spring. This is poetic. And later, there will be a train that passing through this railway line, and we can see that most of the tourists that bound to the outskirts of Beijing town will be on a sightseeing tour, because the S-Way railway line is both a sightseeing line as well as a commuter line from downtown Beijing to Wenjing district, which is to the northwest of outskirts of Beijing. And as you can see, that at the foot of the Great Wall, lush vegetation among the mountains and hills near the Juyongguan Pass looks like a sea with green waves. And now, it has turned into a sea of flowers. And there are so many tourists and photographers that at the foot, we can look up into the sky. There is a drone up there. People are drone filming the spring flowers. Isn't it good? And maybe later we can talk to some of the photographers and tourists to discuss with them. All right. 先生您好。哎，你好，我们是中央电视台，可以。我知道，抱歉，我现在着急。Okay, all right. They are also from a TV station. That's okay. And how about 先生您好，可以和您聊2句吗？
可以啊，我感觉合适吗？
合适。您是来参观旅游的吗？
我是本地，住本地。
Okay, he's a local resident. 那您是来这边赏花的吗？
对，特意骑着来的。
Okay, he's a biker and he came here for a sightseeing tour of flowers. 您是几点到的呢？
我刚到10分钟左右吧。
Okay, he just came here. 所以您的车停哪儿了呢？
我随便锁到山底下了。
Okay, 所以您是要爬到山上去吗？
对，一定要去高处嘛。
Okay, he's going to the top of the hill for the scenery. So I'll leave time for this gentleman. 谢谢您，您欣赏风景，谢谢。Okay. And during this time of year, it's the best season for spring flower sightseeing. That peach blossom, cherry, and pear blossom, tulip, lilac flowers are all take turns into their florences. Okay, the drone is taking off again. And we can see over there up in the sky, 很多无人机, so many drones. And many of them are elderly people actually. 阿姨您好，哎，可以跟您聊2句吗？ 啊，我们是中央电视台记者，您是来赏花的吗？
对，是的。
啊，您是几点过来的？
早晨7点钟从家出来的。
我们相机镜头在这儿。Okay, she's also here for a sightseeing tour, and she came here at 7 o'clock in the morning, pretty early. 那您是在这待了一上午？
对。
您现在是准备要去？
就是等着那个火车。
Okay, she's here waiting for the train to come. There is a train about to come that around 大概几点来呢
？12点半。
Okay, around 12:30. And 您是要拍这个火车是吗？Okay, she's going to take photos of the train. 所以您在这儿要等到12点半。
是的。
Okay, 好，谢谢您阿姨，谢谢您，祝您玩得愉快。Okay. So many elderly, because today's Tuesday is a work day, and most of the tourists, maybe they are very tired, and they are just enjoying their spring trip and enjoying their life, the spring. Wow. Plenty of flowers are blooming when its florescence comes, and the sights of the picturesque region of Beijing makes the tour you won't want to miss. But just picture yourself gliding past apricot flower, ylang magnolia, cherry blossom, all kinds of flowers at the foot of the Great Wall. I think the delicate beauty of the flowers and the magnificence of the Great Wall, this architecture, are in obvious contrast. Yet, it's breathtakingly marvelous. During this time of year, the whole city of Beijing wakes up with flowers blooming here and there between later March and mid-autumn after a 4-month cold winter. Oh, timing is everything when you search out the spring flowers. With flowers and trees in bloom, Beijing is transformed from winter wonderland into a warm, peaceful, enchanting place to spend your spring Beijing trip, enjoying the natural beauty of the gardens, parks, and the city itself. And except for the Juyongguan Great Wall, and you can enjoy a flower tour, there are plenty of choices you can make around Beijing City. Well, I think this is a whistle of the train. The train is coming its way. And let's hold our breath and wait. Wow, exciting moment. Well, everybody is holding their phones and cameras and wait for the train to come. This is a Hexie bullet train. And we can also see there are the tourists, the travelers on the train is also holding their phones. This is really a sightseeing journey, isn't it? As we can see, 我们看一下，有那么多摄影爱好者。Those people taking photos, they don't want to miss a moment. Wow. Fabulous. But for a kind of reminder, this was the hill that is not fully well developed because it is not within the park of the Juyongguan Pass of the Great Wall, so the road may be a little bit dangerous, and a warm reminder that you may keep safe during your trip and enjoy the spring.
边离最好的。
哇，很好看哎！
把边上那俩人。
你好，你好，你好，我是中央电视台记者。可以跟你们聊两句吗？
可以。
行。
你们是来就是专门拍花的吗？我看你们设备都很专业。
对。
OK. Oh, they are just here to take photos for the spring flowers. 你们是从哪儿来的呢？
从朝阳芍药居那边。
Okay, they came from the downtown Beijing, the Chaoyang district. 就是你们是一大早几点来的呢？
我们来的比较晚，我们是刚刚才到，然后结果发现这个光线已经不是特别好了。
Okay. Oh, they are not early birds, and so they find the light is not very good for shooting. 你们是怎么来的呢？
我们是先坐地铁，然后又打了一段车。
Okay. They came here for subway and then taxi because this is so outskirts of Beijing town. The transportation is not very good. 你们为什么没有坐那个 S2线的小火车呢？
因为那个发车时间是1个半小时一趟，我们当时那个时间不是特别好。
They didn't make it to take the S2 railway line because the interval of the train is very long, so they chose their own way to come here. Okay. 好，那你们待会儿打算要爬山吗？
对，上去排下一趟。
Okay, they're going to the top of the hill and they're going to take pictures of the next train. Okay, 好，祝你们玩得愉快。
好，
谢谢。来这边走。As we can see, we are standing on the plank road. This road is specially built by the garden for tourists to come here for the spring flowers. And as I just mentioned, that most of the tourists during this workday are most elderly people. Well, you're right. I received a message from the Weibo platform that this is a train bound to the spring. It is exactly. And if you want to come for a Spring Festival tour, this week and next week are best recommended for this batch of flowers. Various flowers come into their florences by taking turns from mid-March until May. If you are a fan of cherry blossom, that you are recommended to come into the Juyongguan Park. Juyongguan Park has the largest cherry garden in China, and there are over 2,000 cherry trees in the garden. And there are also amusement park in the garden, and I think if you have children or kids, they will like it. And maybe you can walk along. Okay. And if you are a fan of tulips, there are huge plots of tulip planted in Zhongshan Park. Zhongshan Park is right beside the Gugong Palace, the Palace Museum. From late April to early May, it is the best time to witness the tulip in full bloom. And in addition to the tulips, there are also many other species of garden plants such as wisteria, bamboo, and peony. It really has to be seen if you are visiting Beijing in the spring. And also, if you are a fan of peony, the Peony Rose Garden in the Botanical Garden in Beijing is the biggest one in northern China, that is located in the northwestern outskirts of Beijing. It also has the biggest peach tree garden in northern China. It has large displays of many other kinds of flowers and big gardens and landscapes. The hilly natural scenery around it contributes to the beauty of the place.
您是哪个台的呀？
盛夏老师你好，这边有一个阿姨，我们可以跟您聊两句。我们是中央电视台的记者。您是几点来的？
我们8点10分就从家就出来了。
OK，您家是在什么地方？
我们家住在 宣武门附近。
Okay. They live in downtown Beijing, and they start from home at 8:30, 8:10, 10 o'clock. 您来就专门为了看花的是吗？
是啊。
Okay. They came here special for the flower sightseeing. 您觉得花好看吗？
好看呀，多漂亮啊
Very,
看见
very
你这
beautiful.
美女，我就更高兴了。
谢谢您，
多才。
She's praising me. Okay, thank you very much. 那您待会儿是要爬山吗？
不爬了就行了。看见小火车，
看见小火车就行了。
看见美女，看见那么多花就可以了。
谢谢您。Okay, she will skip the mountain trip, and she said this makes her trip that by seeing the train passing through the flower of sea. Okay, 谢谢您，阿姨。It's really nice talking to them. They are so warm and kind. And we can continue to appreciate the beautiful blossom. If you have any questions or comments, please just feel free to leave us on our various of social platforms. And this plank road is a little bit narrow, and I think we are in the way of tourists. Okay, we got another comment from our Weibo viewers that how can we get here? There are various of ways that you can choose to come. We came here by taxi to save time, and if you can come here by the train, that's 2 lines. That's the best we command. And you can also take the bus to the Badaling Great Wall. The station's name is Badaling. And there will be a side way along the highway that you can pass. You will not miss it. It's really easy to find. You just follow the tourists. But it's strongly recommended that you can leave home early, maybe 6 or 7 in the morning, so that you can take the S2 line train that winds its way through the sea of flowers. And when you get off the train, maybe at the station of Badaling or Juyongguan Pass, and you can just have a little bit walk along the hills and mountains while appreciating the beautiful blossom. Okay, so if you want to see more plants and vegetations, just don't worry. The Beijing International Horticulture Expo is coming its way, and it will kick off by the end of this month. And it will be a grand gathering of vegetation and all kinds of plants around the world, and countries and participants. More than 200 participants will come here in Wenjing district, which is to the northwest of Beijing downtown. Come here to join this green gathering. So if you miss this spring sightseeing tour at the foot of Juyongguan Great Wall, don't worry, just come here to the expo at the end of this month. It will last from April 29 all the way to October 7th, through the spring, summer, and half of autumn. You can appreciate all kinds of different vegetations and plants and horticulture just inside of the park. Okay, so thank you for watching our live streaming today, and welcome to stay tuned with CGTN for more live coverage. And I'm Zhao Wenjing. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.